Hey there, welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives Podcast. I'm your host, Delano, and I help restaurants increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth System. All right, over the past 2 years, we've seen a lot of, prices going up in the restaurant industry. The cost for food, the cost to hire, the cost to, stay open, the cost for everything is up. And we see this attributed by the global, pandemic, COVID-19. Then we see it happening with increase in gas prices. But all of this allowed us to find it very hard, to really build a successful and thriving restaurant, but it's not for everyone. We have some restaurants out there who are still, booming, still growing, still making that revenue that they want to make and even more. Right? So, what are they doing? All right. And how can you, as an independent business owner or independent restaurant owner, um, be able to lower your costs and make the revenue that you want? And it starts at trying to figure out how you can lower the customer acquisition cost for your business. All right. And to understand what this is and how to lower it, your customer acquisition cost is basically the amount of money that you spend each month to acquire new customers. All right. You want that to be as low as possible. And we all know that it's more costly to get new customers than to get your existing customers to come back more often, about 7 times more. All right. So, what if we could drop that cost dramatically, all the way down? So it's costing you pennies on the dollar instead of a lot of dollars, right, for each customer. Now, I'm going to talk about three ways that you can lower your customer acquisition cost. And the first one is to, build your own channel. All right. Once you build your own channel, you won't be relying on sources like Facebook, newspapers, radio stations, or any of those other marketing methods that cost you a lot of money, right? The thing is with those is that they have the audience, they have their audience, they have the access, and every time you want to tap into that audience, you have to spend money. All right. And it doesn't get cheaper because you've already tapped into the audience before. It's the same amount of money. And guess what? The price for that is going up as you're competing with other businesses who are willing to pay more to tap into those sources. All right. So, in order to lower the cost to there, you need to have your own channel. All right. And for example, you can't start from nothing, So, for example, you could do your Facebook ads and you get those initial set of customers coming in. But after that, you want to make sure that you have the information of those leads. We call those leads, to make sure that when you want to reach out to them again to sell your service and stuff like that, for them to come to your restaurant, you can reach out to them via email, via SMS. However you have the data, you can reach out to them much cheaper than you would, because you have your own data, you're not relying or competing with anyone. Your cost doesn't go up to send an email because other persons are sending email or text messages. All right. So that's how you can lower your costs dramatically. All right. The next thing that you can do is get more reviews. you know, and let's not just say get more reviews, but say increase your reputation. All right. And increasing your reputation, it takes a lot of different things and there's a lot of nuances to it. And that's why I said get reviews, to kind of simplify, because this is one thing that you can do in the reviews department, where the reputation department, sorry, that will really help you to lower your cost. And how does getting more reviews help? Now, when you get more reviews, especially on Google, since you're a local business, you have your restaurant, people search on Google for the nearest restaurant, or pizza near me, nearby, or whatever, right? When you have a good reputation, what that does is it gets you more organic traffic, right? Organic means you didn't have to pay any money for that traffic. So you get more traffic, and the conversion rate goes up, right? So when you have good reputation, you have a lot of reviews, a lot of social proof, people will decide to support your business or shop with you much easier. All right. Now, if you are getting an extra 1,000 visitors and your conversion rate goes up from 10 to 20%, now you're getting 200 people to come to your restaurant, or call in to get more information than if it wasn't that high. Okay. And again, that 200 you know new customers or new inquiries wouldn't cost you any money. All right. So getting more reviews is very helpful at reducing your customer acquisition cost. All right. The next thing that you want to do is get referrals. All right. Now, this is where you're going to turn your existing customers, your best customers, into what we call super spreaders. All right. You turn them into affiliates of your business, ambassadors, persons who love and enjoy your service, love your business, been supporting you over and over again, and get them to refer other persons to come to your establishment. Now, word of mouth is very powerful. It's free, you know, and if you want, you can incentivize it, and for pennies be getting quality referrals. And here's why I say quality referrals. When you do ads on Facebook to a cold audience trying to get them to come to your restaurant, there's so much and no more you can do, right? You're just creating an irresistible offer. You're presenting it to them. You're letting them see the benefits, how it values them, and giving them that call to action to come here to redeem their offer or sign up or whatever, right? That's how you would do a Facebook ad. You don't get the opportunity to really pre-frame them on the expectations when they come to your establishment much, right? So a person will see your ad, get interested, click, sign up, call, redeem their offer, come in, and then they might have a bad experience because they didn't get that pre-framed expectation or anything before. But when you get a referral, you get in quality new customers, right? Because your best customers will refer their friend, and they will say, hey, you got to visit XYZ restaurant. They have this awesome menu, but don't try this. It takes some, if you don't have time, don't order this menu item because it takes normally 30 to 45 minutes to prepare. But if you try the X item, you will get it very fast, and it's so delicious, blah, 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 right? When they refer people, they tell them more because they're passionate about it or whatever, and their friends will listen. So they have the time to do all of that for you, and they do it just automatically, right? And we see us ourselves do it every time. When a when your friends ask you for a new movie to watch, right? They kind of the friend knows how you are, what you like, and they will say, hey, you got to try this new movie Breaking Bad because it's interesting, and there it's all about whatever whatever, but but they're not going to spoil it, but they're going to tell you why you will enjoy it. And they say, but stay far away from let me just grab a name, Peaky Blinders, right? Because this is that or whatever, right? They give you the best recommendation based on what they know about you, and they know about the show that they've watched already. And it's the same thing with restaurants. Whenever they're referring anyone, they will tell them why they believe it's good for them to go and set the expectation. So when that customer comes in, they know it takes X time. The customer service goes this way. This is how they carry you to your table, or they don't carry it to your table. You have to find it on your own. The menu is a self-serving menu. You just scan and whatever. That's how you can lower your customer acquisition costs and get the best customers with referrals. All right. So I'm glad that you made it to this episode. I hope I was able to, give you some insights on how you can lower your customer acquisition cost, right? Now, if you are able to lower your customer acquisition cost, you'll be able to get more. And just one bonus tip, right? I said I was going to give three, but this one bonus tip is that track everything, right? Whenever your customers come in, you want to know where they're coming from, right? This will allow you to know which marketing avenue is working out best for you. All right. So if you're doing multiple different campaigns, multiple different um, marketing strategies, you want to have a way to track and know which one of these strategies is getting you the most customers. And once you know that, you will know how much it costs to do this strategy or that strategy. And what you will be able to do now is know exactly how much it really costs for you to get these new customers, right? And based on the different costs for different strategies, you will also know which strategy works best and which one is worth you putting in more money in to get the results that you're looking for, which is to lower your cost, increase your profit margins, and grow your revenue. All right. All right. So, again, thank you so much for making it to this episode. If you know anyone out there that would find this information valuable, just share this podcast episode with them. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All right. Delano signing out.